If you're wondering why Terrell Owens desires to return to the NFL, the answer is pretty simple. He's just built differently. Despite being a Hall of Famer, the 49-year-old is dedicated to proving to naysayers that he still has it in him to play the sport and that he's much better than those half his age. But which team will take a chance on Owens? Let's see who's been in touch with the star in this video. First up, could Owens be on his way to the Cowboys? The Hall of Fame receiver Terrell Owens hasn't been listed on an NFL roster since 2012, but that doesn't matter to him. He still wants to play once more, and at least one team that seemed to be interested in seeing what Owens could accomplish, according to Gregory D.L. Daniel, the player's agent, was the Cowboys. Daniel revealed to Aaron Wilson of Sports Illustrated that he and Owens had recently been in regular conversation with Jerry Jones' staff. And what do you think they spoke about? Well, Daniel claimed it was to see if Owens would play for them. According to his agent, Terrell's prepared to participate and take on any position, large or small. He emphasized that Owens wasn't only in incredible shape, but he appeared to have not changed at all throughout the years. When Daniel saw him run routes at top speed beside Deshaun Jackson, he couldn't believe it. He didn't drop a pass either, but nothing set in stone. A deal between Owens and the Cowboys is still a ways off, and sources reveal that Owens wouldn't be signing with the Cowboys at this time. And one of the reasons for that is that the wide receiver is asking for more money. Following up, Owens still has a lot to accomplish. Owens, whose 15,934 receiving yards ranks third all-time in the NFL, retired from professional football in 2010 at the age of 37. Owens, who recently turned 49, would become the oldest player to ever play in the NFL if he made a return. Daniel explained that Owens warmed up by doing a 4.5 40-yard sprint, most recently just for his warm-up. He is nothing short of a legend. The agent wants him to smash these records and make history. If anyone could do it, it would be Owens. In fact, at 3 a.m. on Christmas morning, he jogs up hills to keep in shape. The footballer has the discipline, desire, and dedication to achieve what he wants. Owens was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2018 after being named to the first team All-Pro 5 times and the Pro Bowl 6 times. Only Larry Fitzgerald and Jerry Rice have more receiving yards in league history than him, who may surpass them if given a chance. Up next, Owens is also in touch with the 49ers. Owens revealed that only recently he had spoken to the 49ers, another of his previous teams, about how he may contribute in the event of a comeback. In an interview with the Morning Roast, Owens said that he tried to convince the team that he was a priceless asset for the team. He told them that if they needed a receiver, he could play in the red zone, third down, or in any other position they may want. For the first 8 years of his 15-year career, Owens played for the 49ers. From there, he went on to play 2 seasons with the Philadelphia Eagles and 3 with the Cowboys, after which he had 1-year stints with the Buffalo Bills and Cincinnati Bengals. Owens participated in fan-controlled football earlier this year, a 7-on-7 indoor league, where fans call the offensive plays for their team. In 7 games, he ended up with 11 receptions on 35 targets for 124 yards and 3 touchdowns. Not bad for a 49-year-old. Coming up, Owens believes he is ready for a return to the NFL. Owens thinks he has a lot more left to accomplish. In fact, he's confident in his abilities. He believed that Tom Brady would have earned his 8th Super Bowl victory if the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had signed him in 2021. Sure, players in the league are half his age, but he's still making plays. Plus, he can complete the 40-yard dash in less than 4.5 seconds, which he proved in August. According to him, it's high time for him to demonstrate that he can still compete in the NFL, and Daniel agrees. He's sure that if a team took a chance on Owens, they'd set aside all their doubts. Surprisingly, despite many people's doubts, Owens is unfazed, and his agent is sure that no one will ever be able to tell him what he is capable of. He'll let his abilities speak for themselves. With the exception of his age and his surroundings, not much seems to have changed for Owens. The field of play is now smaller for the Hall of Famer because the competitors are younger and the venue is smaller. Nevertheless, he attended Saturday's fan-controlled football game with the confidence of a star about to take the stage while donning his typical black sunglasses and a solid red sweatshirt. The great wide receiver's physique, swagger, and confidence are still present. Following up, can Owens still pull off the role? Owens feels he has shown off that he is capable of making a comeback to competitive football now that he's reached midway through the current season. He's sure that he might still be useful to the NFL and his skills shouldn't be determined by his age. He's aware that analysts have claimed that once a player reaches the age of 32, 33, 34, or 35, they're too old to play the game. But Owens believes he's the exception, not the rule. He's been showing off for 4 weeks straight so everyone can see what he's doing. Owens wouldn't have returned the following week, the third week, or even the fourth week if he had been incapable of playing. Look at him and what he's achieved at his age. Owens thinks his work should be a source of inspiration for others who have declared they can't do anything or have set a ceiling for themselves. He's fully aware that many of the boys are half his age, but Owens doesn't give it much thought because he's still making plays and moving well. There's only one NFL player currently on the field who was born in the same decade as Owens. When T.O. watched 44-year-old player Tom Brady during the Tampa Bay Buccaneers playoff loss to the Los Angeles Rams, he realized how valuable his abilities would be in third down and red zone situations if a team was just outside the playoffs or in the running for a Super Bowl. You can thank Brady for reminding Owens that he still has a lot to offer. Moving on, could he join a team like the Bucs? The Bucs have released Antonio Brown and lost Chris Godwin to injury. Owens knows that the team has lost two-thirds of the receiving core, but apart from that, the team struggled in the first half against the Los Angeles Rams. Fortunately, they fought back and tied the game thanks to Tom Brady's heroics, but it was clear that they had overstayed their welcome. The Los Angeles Rams triumphed in the end. Tom Brady might have won his 7th Super Bowl trophy if Owens had been put on the field during the game's first or second half. While we have to wait and see what the Bucs think about Owens, it's clear he understands the team and its weaknesses well enough. Next up, the Kansas City Chiefs may be interested in Owens too. Throughout the season, Andy Reid and Owens spoke frequently. When they took their final play, the Chiefs were in the red zone and Patrick Mahomes was seen scurrying around in search of an opening. Owens is sure that he would have been a good alternative who would have freed up the tight end in the red zone. But how and why would a 48-year-old succeed where current wide receivers fell short in helping Mahomes escape or helping Brady win an 8th Super Bowl title? Owens claims he would provide a special blend, combining the speed of a rookie with the expertise of a Hall of Famer. Regarding his time in the 40-yard dash, Owens guaranteed that he could run under 4.5 once again, referring to his 45-yard dash, and now he can run under 4.4. While he knows that some may still be second-guessing what he can do, he knows he can run and run fast. The game of football requires speed, and yes, many players run 4.4, but that doesn't imply that those individuals are capable of playing. Any team would benefit from his ability to accomplish that, and at his age, he also has over a decade's worth of experience. Finally, what's motivating Owens to keep playing? According to Owens, he has been in touch with the team's owner who reached out to him and told him to be prepared, so that's what he did. Sadly, that didn't happen, but even this disappointment wasn't enough to disappoint the player, who's still optimistic that he can participate in the game. There's no doubt in his mind, but why would someone be so keen to return to the league at the age of 48, particularly after a career that earned him a spot in the Hall of Fame and yielded 15,934 receiving yards? Owens has a simple explanation for it. He remarked that he just wanted to show people that he can still do it. He's heard people with platforms talk about how he didn't have it in him, or that his body couldn't handle playing in the big leagues any longer. But what do they have to say now? It's not that Owens ever had any reservations about what he could accomplish, but he began to hear people say this and that and more. They were sure that he wouldn't be able to perform, and Terrell is human after all. So much criticism was enough to shake anyone's confidence, and Owens started to doubt his ability to complete the task. But at the end of the day, all that remained was for him to simply go out and do it. Owens starts every day by asking himself if he can do this, and time has told him that until one doesn't get off the bed and tries whatever it is they want, they won't know if it's something they can or can't do. That's a wrap for this video. Let us know in the comments below what you think. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this, and see you in the next one.